What's up? What's up? What's up? Must be 9 o'clock on Friday night because I see my girl Dwan, and it must be time for Generational Therapy. How you doing today, girl?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I got some good news. You know, like when you get older and you get those payback things when you were good to people. Yeah, I got some of that happy news, girl.
Oh, okay. So, are you gonna share?
Of course I am. I want to introduce our guests first, though.
Okay.
Do you want to go do yours first?
Okay, so we're gonna welcome in Mr. Vince Jones.
Let's go. What's up, Vince?
What's going on, David? Hey, Dwan. Nice to be back.
Absolutely. We got a returning guest already, girl. Look at this. And I figured as long as Vince was coming back, I'll bring back one of the guests that a lot of people are talking about. I brought back from Tea Time with Tara Williams.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
And just because I got some really good news, and for the first time ever on BFAM, TKO is bringing his wife on. Please welcome TKO and Queen Dee.
What's up? How y'all doing this evening?
Let's put the Queen in the middle. How you doing, girl? So it's not normal that I take things off before a show starts, but I gotta take some stuff off. Pardon me for a minute. Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. Let's
go. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'm gonna try to do this. I can't. I don't know where the camera is when I got my back turned, but I'm gonna try. I can get my fat ass out of this chair. All right, tell me when I'm in screen, Teddy.
There you go, brother. I see it right there.
Look at that right there.
That is awesome. Look at that. Yes, sir. Let's go. Oh, man.
Now, I'm going to let Teddy tell you why I'm so proud of this jersey.
Thank you for that. So, as this is my first year being the head coach of my daughter's basketball team, I never had any experience coaching. But I felt like last year they ended up winning the championship despite all the things that went on. They had the worst record, but they had the biggest heart and they won. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna step up. So this year we was under DC, and I came up with the concept with the jersey, which right there is our logo and design and everything is original. And so hey, I reached out to DC. I was like, yo, would you mind being a sponsor for my girls' basketball team's jerseys? So he was able reluctantly to do that for us, which was huge because our jerseys are fire. They look amazing. The girls feel good. They love it. So we started out the season 3-0. Margin to win 17 points. We're dominating.
Let's go.
And then this past Tuesday we took our first loss, man. It was pretty bad. They got the wheels whooped off of them. I mean, Lord have mercy. But we fought back last night and we went out there and snatched them other girls up. So we were 4-1 and got one game left in the regular season, and we're gonna get back to that championship game. I promise you that.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Congratulations.
Some of the best pictures he sends is when they live in Graham, North Carolina. I know Graham, North Carolina knows where BFAM 109.6 is. Mm-hmm. Our logo's on their jerseys. Them girls are doing their business. Proud of them. Really proud of them. And I think the thing I like about them most is what Teddy said at the beginning. These girls got their butts kicked, and they still went out there. Remember, these are kids. You know how these kids are today when they lose? I don't want to play no more. They went out there while they were getting their butts kicked, and they did their thing, and they came back and won. That's DC up and down.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Hey, Dwan.
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
you can't knock me down, girl. You can't knock me down right now. Anyways, we're going to go to our first topic brought to you by Burn by Rocky Patel, which is located in the Battery at Truist Park. It is open daily from 4 p.m. to midnight, Fridays and Saturdays until 2 a.m. Now, one of the cool things about having a great lineup on BFAM 109.6 is I have a lot of women. And last night I was on a show, and the question was, what is the woman's responsibility in a relationship? And I told all the women it wasn't about this show because Tara was here today. I wasn't lying at the time. But after the way that segment went on that show, I had to bring it to this show. And the reason why is somebody was very vague. It might be that person way Every other woman in BFAM gave me a straight answer of some kind. Not that one. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put her on the spot. I'm gonna let all of us talk about what the. It's not you, Queen. Queen, my finger doesn't go across your screen. It's here. I can't put you down any front. Queen's like, oh shit, I fucked up already. Oh my god. No, it's not you. It's Dwan.
It's me.
I'm not going to tell you what her answer was because she's going to give a much better answer today on live air. So we have a video to support this, and then we'll go around the panel and ask. But the question is, what is the woman's responsibility, and of course, in your opinion, in a relationship? And Charles White's here.
The most horrible man in the world is a man that cheat on a woman. They got y'all believing that there's a man that exists and he's faithful and loyal and committed, but she can't sew and cook. You more worried about what I'm doing as a man than learning what you should be doing as a woman. A woman is a nurturer. A woman prays. A man of now, I mean, it's a whole lot that you supposed to be doing as a woman, but you don't because you're more focused on what men do. You trying to diagnose what's a good man, but you ain't a good woman. You can't give me what a good woman is. If you look at what you had to look at as a good woman, it's women who didn't have men. It's women who had multiple men. It's women who ain't never been married. It's women who've been divorced. My job as a man is to focus on how to be a man. I ain't supposed to be trying to figure out what women doing, what my woman doing when she ain't with me. She gonna do what a woman do. Look pretty, motherfucker gonna come up. Nah, she gonna do what a woman do. So it ain't my job to try to figure out what my woman doing. I gotta be trying to figure out what I need to be doing as a man. Same as a woman. She need to be trying to figure out what she need to be doing as a woman.
So as usual, Mr. White didn't answer the question, but I'm gonna go around the panel. I would like to say I'm proud of all of our BFAM women, even Dwan, because for participating last night. Like on a draw, I was on a show for an hour. Everybody answered. Every single female on our shows. Love y'all. Vince, what do you think, man?
I think a woman's job is to supplement the man. As man as the leader of the household, the woman's supposed to fill in the gaps where he falls short. So if some men are very, very, very like me, I can cook, I can clean, I can do my laundry, I can do pretty much a lot of stuff. But my woman is supposed to supplement me. So like if I can't get to that 100%, if I can only get to 85, I expect my woman to be able to get that other 15 to get us to 100. So to me, that's what a woman is supposed to do. Whatever I can't do, she's supposed to be there to help me and vice versa. I'm supposed to do the things she can't do, like protect and, provide or whatever else may come. If she can't cook, one of us got to learn because otherwise we're going to starve, So we got to help each other. So I think her base job is just to supplement and get us to over that hump where I can't.
All right, so I'm gonna bounce over to Tara M. Williams. You catch her every Monday at 2:00. Tea time with Tara. Tara, what, in your opinion, what is a woman's responsibility? By the way, I loved your answer last night. What's a woman's responsibility in a relationship?
I was gonna repeat my answer. Really, I believe that is determined by the agreement made at the beginning. I am a firm believer in contracts, even for friendships. Up front, what are your expectations? What are my expectations? How often are we going to visit these expectations for accountability purposes? And ultimately, as a woman, as was stated in the video, all women are not nurturing. All women are not cooking, cleaning, doing those things. I am a woman that does those things naturally. I'm naturally a nurturer. But I'm also naturally a powerhouse. So if you're not on your shit, I'm naturally put in the ass, because what are you doing? And that's just holding you to what you want to do, what you say you want to be, where you say you want to go. So in the bounds of responsibilities of a relationship with me, you can't tell me what to do, but you can definitely tell me what you expect, what you wish, and what you like. I will deliver on that, but I will expect you to do and be who you said you would be and what you said you would do.
Like it. TKO, your opinion. Boy, be careful. I saw the way she looked at you when Vince was talking. Boy, Vince was right in her world. I promise he was. That was a love look. It was so cute. So TKO, what, in your opinion, what is the woman's responsibilities in a relationship?
I personally believe like it's again to complement the other individual, because again, if we're together, I think that a lot of times in a relationship, especially let's say in again a marriage, that you're looking at years of experience. So let's say, for instance, if I'm 40 and let's say my wife is beautiful. No, let's not say my wife. Let's take an example of some other people, right? I'm not gonna tell her age. But anyway, if you take someone with their years of experience and you put it together, that's how much years you'll have together in this earth with life experience. So you should value one another and be able to grow together. Now, as a woman, there are some things that I agree with what Charleston White did say, because I do think a lot of women, and again, we're doing a lot of like grouping people, which I think is kind of weird. But I think to say like, particularly a lot of times, some women are so focused on their man that they're not focused on themselves and building themselves up. So it's good that a man can support, survive, provide, and be able to do the things that you ask of him. But he also needs to allow himself to be himself as well. So as a woman, I think a woman's focus is, of course, again, she is just as valuable and or more important in the household because the responsibilities of children, life, and working. It's a lot. So it's the same as a man. You got to compliment your woman, but I do believe more women should spend more time bettering themselves instead of depending on a man to be able to complete them. That's not what you have in your life. You need to be able to have someone that you can share your life with, not having to build it.
Queen Didi, I'm gonna let you absorb that for a minute and give my opinion on this. As the oldest one here, when Lisa come at me, a lot of people ask me how me and Lisa met. We've been friends for a long time. When she came at me, I didn't come at her. That's one thing. She came to me. It's just, what about us? And I'm like, and this is think about the question instead of being rude. Think about what it really means, because I speak really simply. I said, what can you do to enhance my life? I kind of like where I'm at. And I was single, because everybody that knows me, my my personal life without anybody in it, I'm happy. Most times I'm happy. I like who I am. I like my family. I like my situations. So what can you do to not fuck that up is basically what I was saying. And she looked at me and she knows who I am. She goes, well, I make more money than you do. I'm like, what? And then she told me, and I already have my life. And she works on her. And like Vince said, when I'm down, she picks up. Not every day, not every week, not once a month. I don't know when. Just when I'm down and I'm missing in some spots, she picks it up. So I highly favor all the answers all together. And men, tell your woman when you get down there and she asks you things like, what do you expect of me? Think for a couple seconds. Don't think with anything below your waist. Yeah. Queen Didi, what is the woman's responsibility in a relationship? Dwan, you got a lot of good shit coming up here.
I am not all the way here right now.
I'm all right with that. You don't got the answer. You can say, hey, he's doing it right. I'm going to leave him there.
Is that you?
Yeah.
She camera shy, everybody. It's her first time on the.
That's all right. That's all right. She might jump in on another one. Dwan, live and on air, in your opinion, what is a woman's responsibility in a relationship?
So last night when you asked the question, I said I felt like that's a group discussion. And when I say that, I say that, I mean amongst the two people. I mean that's like a group discussion. Meaning, like, if me and you are in a relationship and we're trying to maneuver through this thing, like Vince said earlier, there's gonna be times where I'm not all the way there and then I'm gonna need him. And there's gonna be times that are reversed in that. And then at the same time, the same way that Tara said that we need to understand what each other expects of one another at the very beginning. These are all things that we need to talk about. And so that's why I say when it came down to a group discussion, these are things that we have to establish, I think, at the very beginning of things, because it's very, very difficult when you get into things and you're just kind of going with the flow, and then next thing you know, somebody wants more than what the other wants, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And those expectations start to waver because you thought one thing and they thought something else. So it's very, very good to have those types of discussions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what dating is about, to learn one another and what we're really going to be expecting out of this situation that we're getting into.
Oh, well, I guess I took that literally when you said you wanted to be a group discussion. I brought you a group, man. Look at these people here, man. We got all these people here.
I would like to ask a question though on that
Sure.
subject that, like, let's say with Charleston White, I do not entirely agree with his whole
Neither do
verdict on what he says about women. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I would say that it's the same for men, right? To say a woman should be in the kitchen cooking is just the same. Well, men, they go out and build a house. I don't see every brother in the world out here building houses, all right, or having the skill or technique. So that's very much understood. But there is some things I think logically that it's not just based on women too. But majority of the time, as let's say for me, I'm my wife complimented me very well because I'm not as emotional as say a typical person could be. I think a lot of logical ways. So if it don't make sense to me, I don't attach feelings to the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for my wife, she compliments me because she when the moments where I'm trying to like reason and understand in my mind where she's coming from, then the emotion that she gives to me as she's saying it, I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand the response. So I think in those ways, that's what sometimes, again, it doesn't require you cooking or cleaning or something like that to be there for a man, but to be able to get somebody's sight without them seeing that, I think that also is a part of the building the woman up. But I do think that's a difference nowadays.
Mm-hmm. The main thing is if you set your guidelines, your standards while you're dating, not after you're dating. And remember, these guidelines, those go all the way to below your waist too. Set your guidelines while you're dating and make sure those are guidelines that you can follow and you really want. Don't fake the funk, I guess. Being single is not that bad. There's somebody out there for everybody, and just don't fake it, because it's going to come to fruition someday and you're going to be unhappy with somebody. Yeah. Dwan, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. So, this segment is brought to you by the VXX Bro Code by Alonzo Brock, which redefines brotherhood by elevating the term bruh beyond the diluted concept of bro. Unlike the traditional bro code of betrayal, egos, and inconsistency, the bro code focuses on loyalty, accountability, and emotional intelligence. So go to Amazon.com and order yours today. So, can you be too confident? Is there a time where you're just
we gotta show this video. Lord, please bless these children.
Card out. Girl, what face card? What face?
I'm gonna run back. It was a little bit buffered, so I'm gonna run it back.
Maybe pull that face card out. Girl, what face card? What face?
Okay, explain yourself, Dwan.
So I'm one of those people who, I say this like a lot. Like I'd say like, oh, I didn't get fined until I turned like 30, or I didn't get fined until I moved to a certain kind of place. I say that all the time. I don't know. It was one thing that I just never ever thought of myself. So I've never been overconfident in so much like what I look like, but I've always been confident in the kind of person that I am, because I'm funny as hell. That's one thing I do know about me. And I'm very, very personable. So I've always been confident in the kind of person that I am, not necessarily in what I look like. And so for me, this was just really, really funny about somebody just being very, very confident in their face card, and it's not given.
Yeah. Well, let's let Terry, you want to go first this one?
Yeah, I'll go. I have learned recently that you know how they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It really is different strokes for different folks. And I know some people that I deem very, very, very beautiful people aesthetically, but they have no preference. So you might see them with someone who you deem, you know, not so attractive or may not, you know, fit for them. So can you be too confident? I think in front of the people who don't find you beautiful, yeah, you could be too confident, you know. But in front of the people who find beauty in you or something beautiful about you, no. So it really depends on who's looking at you. Cause I'm not gonna look too long if I find you unattractive and you confident as hell. I'm gonna be like, have several seats. You know, so
Speaking recently from IG, and I think the examples I get from what Tara just said there, back when Lenny Kravitz and Julia Roberts got together, I looked at that and I'm like, what in the hell? That had to be a good game that Lenny put out there because I don't understand that from my eyes. But recently, Lloyd Bridges from Different Strokes is out there because he divorced his wife. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't understand that one either. That was weird looking too. So I guess she's saying it's mostly about aesthetics. With me, I love my confidence because it lets people know about my heritage. For some reason, they think confidence, cocky, white, you're Italian. I love that. I love that. Fuck you, man. You know, whatever. You know, I'm really not that confident, but I am 100% Sicilian. I don't have none of that extra blood in me. I love being Sicilian, and yeah, I carry a certain confidence about me, but I guess I like it mostly because it carries my legacy on or my heritage on. Vince, what about you? You a little confident?
Very little. Like I'm realistic about stuff. I think like I don't get how people come and be like, oh, I'm fine shit and this, that, and the third. And like how? Because there's always somebody more beautiful in somebody's eyes, you know. So and there's always somebody who's gonna think you're ugly in other people's eyes. So it's like that's why when people I just be like, I'm average, I'm all right, you know, because I know there's somebody more handsome, somebody more attractive, or and there's somebody more ugly and somebody more busted. It's just I think it's all depends on who you ask and what they see. Because I can look at a woman and to me, for me personally, I love women with big foreheads. And a lot of people don't. So it's like I can see a woman with a big forehead, Rihanna. I think she's gorgeous. And they'd be like, oh, Beyonce looks better. And I'd be like, yeah, but Rihanna got that forehead and like that does it for me, you know? So I think it depends on what you like. I really think it's what you like and who's looking.
You know, Vince, when you first started talking, I was about to ask the two women that don't know you if that was attractive, what you were saying, but you threw that forehead shit in there now, and I'm not really sure. So we're gonna just say, can men say the wrong things? Like what he was saying right there as a woman, I was like thinking about, yeah, you know, he's talking it right. He's speaking the right language. I like that. Then he said, if I had a big forehead, it's attractive to me. I don't know that I want to have a big forehead. I know I can't stop it, but go ahead, Tara.
I think he just is proving my point about different strokes for different folks because we never know what other people find beautiful.
Facts.
You know, and you know, you can't change that you got a big forehead, you know, and it's good that somebody looking at you and she gonna be the one popping her shit in the club and we gonna be like, sit the fuck down, and he gonna be like, girl, come here.
Come here, yep.
Yeah, so it's different strokes for different folks. He like big foreheads, that's his thing. You know, some women like men with beer bellies, and you know, and some women just can't stand it. So
facts.
It's different strokes for different folks. We all like and see different things. We're attracted to different things, and so that's, you know, be confident completely, but be a good person. Be beautiful inside and out, or at least inside if you ain't outside.
And be realistic. These people need to be realistic about what if you got big lips. Say, you know, don't be like, oh no, my lips is thin when they look like Wanda's. Like, no, be realistic about it.
Know what you got.
People just
own it.
Facts.
Right.
TKO. Yeah, I was gonna go somewhere, but TKO all the time. TKO when he starts his show at 7:00 on Mondays, he is a smiler. Now, in some people's worlds, the gap is not a cool looking thing. Not in cheap world, though. You can't tell him he ain't smiling right. You can't tell him he not looking good. That's his world. And I think what I want to ask you is, as a professional wrestler for Icon Pro Wrestling, is it important to be a little bit more confident than like the normal man?
That's the absolute reason why, like, wrestlers do what we do. We are here to magnify the ideal of the image of life, and like, say me, right? My character's TKO. The only thing my character really is embellishing is a street fighter, and I just give out just energy, right? So for so long, I thought in professional wrestling I wasn't attractive because I've been married, right? So when you hear about the girls and all the fine women in wrestling, I'm gonna be honest. There's no fine women in wrestling. I don't know how Ric Flair slept with almost 10,000 women, because every wrestling place I'm at, there's 1,000 bust downs. Like, there's not one attractive woman in the building. I'm just being honest with you. We in country town, okay? Women got like 2 teeth in them. I go, TKO, you got it, baby. I mean, yeah. But I'm gonna say these 2 things. Ugly people have the best confidence in the world. I don't care who they are. The ugliest people think they're the finest people in the world. You can't tell them they're ugly. But let it be that you look good or attractive. You don't have to prove it so much, because why? There's the sight of attraction. People know if you look good because they stare you in the eyes. They're waiting for your next comment. You know those gestures. Ugly people just throw themselves at you. No matter what you're going through. Hey, I know you got a wife. I know you're happy at home, but what about me? What about you? Like, you know what I mean? No, Beyonce would not walk up to me randomly like, you are the most attractive man in the world. I would do anything to have you in my life with all my billions of dollars. And I'll be like, Didi, I'll see you later. But you got to realize, right?
At least tell you going to send a check, though. Come on now.
Exactly. I would take care of her and the kids, But my thing would be ultimately, man, the only reason I would project, like, now, let's say realistically, I do that, you're right, because I'm putting on for, again, appearance and all that. If I feel like if I was ugly, then I'll be trying harder to prove I look good. So for all the ugly people out there, I love y'all spirit. I wish y'all give it to. Good thing about this, last point. When y'all used to dance with a girl back in the day and she was throwing it back on you, the ugly girls were the best dancers.
They were.
They were the best dancers.
That was definitely true.
You'd be like, good God almighty. And she the ugly girl. The light come on. You like, whoa, I was dancing with that the whole night. But hey, that girl can dance though.
He's speaking the truth. He's speaking the truth. I remember back in high school, and even to today, I love looking at the prototypical beautiful woman. Tall, long legs and all that shit. I don't want one. I don't have the brain skill or the time to keep up with you. You're not my woman. You require way too much that I'm not going to give. Go find you the man you're looking for. It's not me. But I like to look at them. Not going to lie. They're pretty. It's kind of like going to the store when you go up there to get some bananas. You pick the first bunch you see. Hell no, I'll pick 2 off of this one and 3 off of this one. It's paying by the pound anyways. You don't have to pick them 5 that they give you. You got choices up in this motherfucker. All right. For all those people that don't want to hear the dirty song, this is the time for you to leave. We are trying to prove that all these women out here, they're singing and they're singing it straight out. Right. Kiss my booty, lick my ass, all that shit. It's been going on for years and years and years. Our dirty song of the week this week is Santa Came Early, 1948. Here we go.
So sing, Christmas came early, so did Santa, if you know what I mean. So sing, Christmas came early, so did Santa.
What a beautiful voice with such a nasty mind. Dwan, you can't leave during the dirty song of the week. She's co-host. Man, I got to be more specific. See, I said if you didn't want to hear it, you could leave. Thanks, Dwan. Appreciate you. We got a comment in the box. Ralph King said, "What up, family? What up, Ralph?" I don't know what to do now. Usually, Dwan says something about that. I guess we're just gonna go to the next. Oh, here she comes. Well, maybe. Maybe. Nope. All right, we're just gonna go to the next one here. Not all companies are the same. This is sponsored by, what is this? Oh, We Buy Ugly Houses. Sorry, I lost my spot. Not all companies are the same. WeBuyUglyHouses.com. They're out there for the ugly. They're looking for you. If you're trying to sell your house and nobody's calling, you got an ugly house. People driving by your shit, they don't like it. This is the company you call. WeBuyUglyHouses.com. All right. Oh, man. This one was on You Guys Are the Worst about 3 months ago. It didn't go very well. Thank God I've got some females here this time. Is there a right way to do the hair pull, or do some women just not like it? Here is our video to support what I'm trying to ask. Look at the women right now. Oh yeah, I got a video to support it. Hold on a second. It buffered. I'm gonna put it on again. Is there a right way to do the hair pull? Because I'm not going to lie. I seen this video about 5 months ago. I tried to get all romantic and everything. And I'm not saying it wasn't received well, but I know I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. So I'm looking for help. And you know where I'm going first. Vince, is there a right? Is there a right? I was going to go Dwan, but motherfucker's not here right now. So you're the next guilty one. Is there a right way? Because I can't do Tara first. Me and Tara have a very, very, very good friend relationship. I don't want her answer at all. But she's going to give it to me, but I don't want it just yet. You know, kind of like talking to your sister. Yeah. But so Vince, me and you are pretty cool. Is there a right way to do this hair pull thing? Or do some women just don't like it?
Both. There's a right or wrong way, and then some women just don't like it. Like,
how do you know?
That back to what Tara said, that's what you established in the beginning with that contract. There you got to do it all. Because if you fuck around and grab the wrong girl by her hair, you might be grabbing a wig, you don't know, and get slapped.
I forgot about that part. Yeah.
I done got punched before. Yeah.
What? See now.
Yeah.
Vince, I'm gonna tell you right now. For those on the radio, I'm white. I have learned my lesson. If I'm a black man, I'm never pulling hair. You're not supposed to touch that hair. I've learned that lesson. It's on my head. So now we're going to get better answers. I don't know if Dee Dee's going to chime in, but maybe. But I know Tara's got something to say here. Tara.
I was going to say no, because you're not touching my hair like that.
See? So there are some women.
But see, that's her.
Okay, fine.
But that's her, because I know a woman who loves it. Like, just random hair through the bottom in a good tug, and it turned her on.
All right.
But
so you're a risk taker.
Yeah. Why not? Live life on the edge.
Man, I've heard some stories.
But if she slapped me, it's gonna turn me on. So now we got something to we got somewhere to go.
All right. We gotta go to the next person. Tara, is there a right way to do this hair pull thing, or just some women just don't like it?
There's definitely a right way to do it, but we just heard that some women don't like it with Queen Dee Dee. She's like, don't do that. Don't you touch my hair. It's the right way to pull a wig too, though. But it has to be the right type of situation, the right type of man, right type of dominant and submissive. It had, like Jill Scott said before, she said on a interview or something, she said, if you can tell me what to do, if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. But if you can tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. There's definitely a right way to do it. I have almost slapped somebody before for pulling my hair, because don't play with me. But because you did it the wrong way, then I had to show them how to do it. And I still was like, don't touch me because you already messed up. So there's a right way to do it. I
got to back to Vince. And I really don't want to know. I got my eyes closed. See, Vince, like when you do it and it doesn't work, does that stop the session?
No.
Okay, that's enough. Okay.
It's never a stop. You just learn for the next time.
I mean, like you guys are going. Like, it's foreplay. Y'all making out a little bit or whatever you're doing. When you pull the hair and it's not good, does that stop the session right there? Like if she pissed off,
you just say my bad and you keep going.
My bad. Right, I got to write that one down. Okay, my bad. All right. TKO. I already know your answer.
Yeah, there you go. So we can go into
TKO, what I want to know here is this, okay? When did you learn the answer? You never had.
I never tried. I think that if a sister got some natural hair, leave it alone. Don't mess with the natural. Leave it alone. So, the question I have is this. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, there's a question. Don't be sorry. That's how we learn here.
All right. What is it where when they say choke me, right? That's more the question I'm asking. Yeah. It's not so much the hair pull, it's the choke me. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I never been that tight, man. I don't know. I think that's more of a problem than actually pulling hair.
I see somebody smiling, so let's just go ahead and let it. We're going to learn something here tonight. Vince, Tara, I'm not asking you. I learned enough already.
So I just had this conversation. Me and my coworker, we was just having this debate at work. Okay. So it's not women. Some women like to just be like choked out, like you trying to kill them type stuff. But that's an extreme woman. Some women like. But for the most part, it's not really a choke me out. It's more of the dominant grip that they like. You know, it's not like I'm gonna try and kill you and cut off your circulation. Some women do like that because I've heard stories, but it's more of a, grab and like control. It's the dominance thing. So I think that's where people like get misconstrued it.
I avoid domestic violence at all costs.
Shout out to the Hawk.
I live life on the edge, man.
What's up,
Hawk? Dwan, thank God you're back here. We got choking and a right way to pull the hair. Is there a right way to pull the hair? We already know some women don't like it, but is there a right way to pull the hair? This would be the best time your mom was probably in the chat box, and you are buffering. And that's probably going to save your ass right now because I can tell by the way she's doing this, she don't like what she's talking about. You can read her facial expressions. You know she's not comfortable right now. You're like, her mom is in the chat box every week. So that's kind of hard talking about shit like that with your mama there. Just saying, yeah. Tara, you want to comment on the choking part? You seem offended that I didn't want to ask you.
There's a right way, but don't pull my hair. I mean, especially like I'm not. Oh, my mom was in trouble. I'm not. It's like, it depends.
Yeah, she's on a major delay. I'm sorry about that.
No, I don't like it.
All right, we're going to go to our next question here. It is brought to you by Blue Moon Pizza. Oh, this is Dwan. My bad. Dwan. How's she going to read the ad?
You didn't want me to answer?
No, not really. I do.
I want to hear his answer.
Okay.
I want to hear her answer.
I do. I'm just going to remind you, 2 p.m. tea time with Tara.
Mondays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, go ahead.
So this was about the choking part.
Yeah.
The choking. Okay. Again, yeah, I would agree with Vince. It is about control. It's about gentle control. Right, some women do like it aggressively. But also some men prefer it. It's really different levels of. This is why you got to talk up front. This is why you have to know expectations and interest and all of those different things up front because it's a trust thing. And some men like to be choked too. And, different strokes for different folks. But there is a way to do it. Yeah, there is a way to do it. And then depending on your level of, again, submission or domination, you go with what you like. or what they like.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Just let y'all know, y'all be messing with my sister like that, I'm gonna fuck you up, right? and it's just not gonna tell me about it. And I know I got to go upstairs and set some new boundaries. Because Lisa doesn't know I don't want to be choked, and I want her to fuck up and choke my ass. Vince, when you're dating, do certain women look like they want to be choked? Like, is this something you know, or is this all conversation?
I wouldn't say the look,
like it would be choked.
but it could be like it's not a look, but like, you know me, I'm a jokester. So, you know, I might like grab her the wrong way and she'd be like, ooh, then I'd be like, oh, okay. So, you know, that's my hint to try something new. I might grab her by the arm, like, come here. She's like, ooh, don't grab me, like, you know, and I'd be like, oh, okay. Or we might be talking and I might push her up against the wall, but I'm grabbing here. And, you know, she turned on by it. So I know the next time I can go up a little bit, you know. It's
hey, brother, you need to relax.
You take inches. You don't just take the whole yard. You take inches at a time. You learn.
See, I'm gonna have Vince on here a lot more. I am learning so much shit.
Damn, bro.
I am learning. I don't know that I want to do it though, because if I fuck up, man, that's really bad.
I'm telling y'all, man, we're gonna see your first 48 doing
What were you doing? Well, she said the safe word was pineapple, but she never got it. She kept going. Oh man, it's really bad. We're gonna go to our next segment, and instead of Dwan reading it, we're just gonna let you know it's below the bottom right there. Blue Moon Pizza. Dwan, go ahead with your question. Remember, she's not a small delay. That's some ESPN delay.
That's a great opportunity to call Spectrum right now and get your rates lowered. No,
and she's
oh man. Okay, so her question was, oh man, this is bad. This is bad. It's not fair. Well, she sent it. Fuck it. How common is common sense? How common is common sense? And here's your video to support this. I wish it wasn't a white girl, but you know, just saying.
Things in a pan by just flipping the pan.
Teddy, did you see the guy in the boxing safety helmet?
Yeah.
One boxer had his hand out and he was hitting his head. Like, I was like, oh my God, when I seen that, I was like, TKO's going to roll. So, question is, and I know what I want to go to first here, Tara, how common is common sense?
I was just telling somebody this yesterday. I think common sense doesn't exist. We have nothing to pair it up to. It does not exist. There is no such thing as common sense.
You don't think
That's
so?
my answer. Absolutely not.
I mean, if you hand me a Post-it, common sense tells you to tear one off eventually, right? You don't have to be taught to tear this off.
There's no such thing as common sense. Give it to a child who never knew what that was, and you didn't tell them anything.
All right. I like the creativity in that. Like, I want my child to be creative with no common sense. I get that. Vince,
I think it's a generational thing.
Yeah, you be doing some crazy shit. There be some common sense in there somewhere, right?
Yeah, but I think it's the generation. Like this new generation, they don't understand. They have nothing. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. And they do stuff and you just be like, why? And that's all you say is why. I think it's just, yeah, generational. I think as the years went by, it just decreased and decreased and decreased, and now it's just a memory.
TKO. Is there common sense?
I think that it's taught, so there is still decent people in this world that want to be educated and want to have a good life. So common sense is again taught. It's just like anything else; you have to just learn it. Uh, to say that again, like to know common sense that you go to work, you provide for your family. Obviously, that's the goal. So a lot of people do accomplish that. So that is, still there. I just think it's more or less the morals is what we talk about nowadays, not nonetheless of uh, I think it's more on the morale. Like, let's say, for instance, we're now in that age of I'm 39. It's like get off my lawn type of age, right? So when we was kids, we're the same type. We listened to the same music. We had Little Kim, we had Foxy Brown. Everything that these kids are doing today, we had DMX, we had NWA. It's no different. It's just we're older now. So to say that common sense, we're the parents and we're the leaders. If we're not showing them, then obviously we're not teaching them. So I just think that it's up to us to give them that common sense because it's been passed down from our parents. Again, 5 individuals on the show right now that have responsibility and take care of that. That's common sense that was taught to you.
I think we need to define common sense then, because that sounds like you just described learned behaviors, which we all have learned behaviors. But are you saying that the learned behaviors, that platform, that creates the space for the common sense? Is that what you're saying?
If you put it, yes, in that perspective, I agree. And that I think, I think that puts it more in the perspective that way. Yes.
Coming from my angle as the oldest person, parents were too much in their kids' shit in my days. I taught my kids everything that I wanted to learn. I thought I was making little mini me's, and everything that I had to put into them. I think in today's world, parents are definitely let their kids be more creative. Like I know people that actually have like creativity time. I never had that. I had different times with my kids where we learned stuff, but I never had time for you to go off by yourself and learn how to do some shit on your own. And I think that has changed from creativity as common sense has changed to creativity. Because a lot of things that parents were teaching kids, we didn't teach them everything. They just learned on their own. And we were like, oh, he picked it on himself. That's common sense. Where it was really just creativity.
Or trial and error.
Yeah, same thing. All those words are mean the same thing. Trial and error, common sense, creativity. Dwan, what you think? How common is common sense? Your video was freaking hilarious.
I mean, there are certain things that I feel like people are just missing in general. And when it comes to, I mean, like the same thing, like what she said is the same thing my parents said to me. It's like everything that they know, everything that they learned, they wanted to put into me and my sister and my brother to make sure that we didn't make the same types of mistakes. But I'm one of those people where like I like to get out there and figure it out for myself, And so I think if you put it in your brain like what I want this to happen to me, or if that was me, how would I feel? I think people would have a lot more common sense. If people would just stop and think about how the other person might react. If you were in that person's position, how would you feel if this was being done to you? And people don't. It's like they forget these types of things. And so it's kind of like, no, I don't think common sense is common because people don't think that way. People don't think about anybody other than themselves.
I think when these common sense things, the immediate thing I think about is these parents who let their kids stay inside on video games all day. And then they say, well, he's got a disease. He's socially awkward. No, he's not. He never goes outside. Right. The only thing he knows is that world when that system's on. That doesn't mean that he's socially, I think common sense is kind of like when you go out and you're doing things out in the world. Like when you walk in the grocery store your first time, did you know where to go? You don't. When you walk in the store the first time, you don't know where everything is. Common sense tells you, or whatever you want to tell it. I use the word common sense from my generation. Tells you to look up at the aisle things and read them, and then you got to assume, like if you see chicken there, that you might see something that has to do with chicken in that aisle. Like it might be the meat aisle. Nobody teaches you this is the meat aisle.
Like that's just like let's say when I was tell you as a kid, don't take candy from a stranger, or don't talk to strangers. That is taught. That's not common sense.
That's not learned. Yeah.
Right. So that's why I was like, to say like if you put in like a parent, they're going to teach their kids what is common sense and the nature of, again, what's common to them. Because also, too, common sense was common to you, not necessarily everybody else.
Facts. Facts. All right, it's about that time to wrap it up. Vince, tell people where they can find you and say something cool about yourself.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter on BI_the Prince. That's it. That's it.
Tara, tell them where they can find you.
You guys can catch Tea Time with Tara live and on air every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also check out my website, www.stalkyourdestiny.com. Also, head over to my YouTube channel at Stalk Your Destiny. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live or post a short, a video, or whatever. Check out my previous shows there. Comment and let me know what you think.
Queen Dee, we loved having you for your very first show. Did you have fun, please?
Yeah.
She had to.
Let's put all her shit out there now. TKO, tell them where they can find you at.
Hey everybody, my name is TKO in the ring. You can find me at TKO336 for all my wrestling stuff, as well as at Monday nights we got the Knockout album, but the one and only TKO. And you can check me out here on BFAM 109.6. And if you also want to know about my professional wrestling company, and we still like people to join alongside us, we got sponsorships available for a lot of shows this year in 2026. And that's Icon Professional Wrestling LLC. You can hit me up at all social media sites on that, and hit me up my Gmail as well.
All you sports junkies, you're about to see this guy runs wrestling shows. Icon Pro Wrestling. This is the guy behind there. And you know what? He's way too young. He needs an old guy up in there helping him out. And you keep messing around, be up there. Dwan, tell them where they can find you at.
Oh, you can find me on IG, and you can also find me on TikTok at Ms_Holt, MIZ_HOLT. And here every Friday on Generational Therapy at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Facts. You find me here, man. I'm here all the time. Come by. Shout out to my Graham Storm girls. Let's go. I want to see that. I want to see that ring. We're gonna take that. I got something in the works here where your kids don't watch these shows back, right?
No.
I would like to hope you don't know. You don't know. Stop. Just he might not. If Vince wasn't here choking people out, I probably would have.
Monday show.
I'm thinking about getting them rings, like actual rings they can put on their fingers. And I've got this cup, and it's not like real jewelry, but I got a guy here that does trophies. Yeah. And he told me that if I can get finger sizes, so if you could go down to like your local jewelry store and borrow one of them finger things, find their finger sizes, I think I can get them rings.
That's
yeah. So hey, there's no rings for second place though.
I understand that. That's the mission.
Yeah, that's the bribery.
Yeah, that's the motivation.
Yeah, that's
yesterday, man. I mean, we got practice tomorrow at 1:00.
Yeah, get championship rings. That'll be dope.
Hey,
imagine you're 9 years old and you win, your youth basketball league, and you get to go to school the next day and go, ha ha! I love that stuff. I love bragging about my girls. Okay. Anyways, check us out. We're out of here. Generational Therapy. We love you. Next week, Friday, 9:00. Peace.
See y'all later.
Good night.
Bye.